gentlemen, be here live and in person, 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky, for the Saturday night special. Now it's time for your main event.
This next match is one fall with a 15-minute time limit and is for the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions. Introducing first, the team of the Man for Tomorrow, Daniel Eads.
How in the world can the Man of Tomorrow and Big John coexist here tonight when they have so much riding at the Saturday night special?
Strange bedfellows, that's for sure. Two men who don't even like each other having to cooperate tonight. It's going to be interesting.
I mean, it's more than not cooperate. You've had to fight alongside people that you don't exactly like, you don't cooperate with. There is heated animosity between the champion and the challenger.
And his partner, your OVW Heavyweight Champion, Big John!
I mean, we started the night with these two brawling back, and now they got to be tag team partners?
I don't see how they're going to coexist. I mean, this thing just has explosive written all over it. You might as well be a stick of dynamite.
Certainly an interesting enforcement of Dean Hill's law.
And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, accompanied to the ring by the bad girl herself, Jessie Bell, the Double R Superstar, Randy Royal, Shane Andrews, the Bad Boys Club!
And you have to excuse me, I misspoke earlier, called it the Tag Team Turmoil Rumble. It's actually the Tag Team Turmoil Battle Royal. Either way, the final two standing tall at the end of it all will face the Tag Team Champions at the Saturday night special. And that's whomever it may be. So if Daniel Eads and Big John defeat the Bad Boys Club here tonight, they will have to defend the tag team titles at the Saturday night special and then square off in a street fight, Ted McNaylor.
So they might be pulling double duty at the special. But you were talking about how Eads and John won't cooperate. On the opposite end of the spectrum, you have the Bad Boys Club, who are a well-oiled machine. I'll be honest, they remind me of a younger version of the Elite.
And look, the referee's already struggling to get either Eads or John out of the ring. They can't even agree who's going to start this match.
It's like John is going to say, Eads, you want to start? Go ahead, my friend.
Look, that's a smart move. Big John's probably thinking in the back of his head, I hope that Royal does some damage. I hope that Shane does some damage. What is Royal doing? He just tear up a kid's sign? What's wrong with Randy Royal?
Well, to answer Randy Royal, this is on. The cameras are on, and we're rolling. And now we're underway.
This thing on is usually what he says about the microphone, but apparently he didn't like the kid's sign, alluding to that. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. Tag team titles are on the line. Champions, the Bad Boys Club, defending here against Daniel Eads and Big John, who on paper, wow, as Eads flexes his might. On paper, Eads and John should be a phenomenal tag team.
Oh, if they were on the same page, no doubt, they would give the Bad Boys Club a run for their money. But the fact that they aren't on the same page, I don't know what's going to happen.
Daniel Eads with a full strength display in the opening going to this contest, places the elbow in the sternum.
To get a 2 count within the first minute of physical action against Shane Anderson, I mean, that was huge. It just goes to show the physical prowess of Daniel Eads.
Eads with a pendulum throw here.
John tagged himself in, and that's the thing. I don't know if they're going to allow each other to tag in and out. John forced himself into the match by tagging Eads.
John holding the ropes open for Eads, and remember what Dean Hill said, that they had to work together. Otherwise, Eads will lose his title shot, and he threatened Big John, his former assistant GM. Dean Hill threatened to strip the title away from Big John. That's how upset he was with the turmoil and chaos that started the night.
Can you imagine if John gets stripped of the title? What would that mean for the company? What would that mean for the championship? That would shake everything up.
I bet that analyst over here, buddy, Ted McNaylor, may step back into the ring, back into action if the heavyweight championship was up for grabs.
I'm not going to lie. It is tempting. I mean, I am retired, to be clear, but I just can't imagine the kind of turmoil that would set for the company going forward.
Hold on. And Randy Royal can't even move. Big John. John up.
Big sidewalk slam.
Plants the champion in the middle of the ring. And this is the first time we've seen Randy Royal and Shane Andrews in tag team action together on OVW television in quite some time. Shane has been in singles matches the last couple of weeks. And are the champions showing a little bit of rust here, Ted McNaylor? Because the challengers are dominating starting out in this match.
But I have to make note that was not just a regular tag Eads gave John. It was a slap to the back. Shinton bomb by Daniel Eads. This could be it. Not quite enough. Still a 2 count on Randy Royal is nothing to shake a stick at. This man is good, but Daniel Eads is just a physical specimen.
Well, Eads is this physical specimen, and he's also not one who's against breaking the rules, and that's what makes him so dangerous at the Saturday Night Special. To what lengths he will go to leave that street fight with the OVW Championship. And how does that weigh into the back of Big John's mind, Ted McNaylor?
I mean, he's got to take it into consideration. I mean, the fact of the matter is they're having a street fight. It's not going to be, I mean, we have more rules here than they're going to have at the special. And that's not knowing if they're going to have to defend the titles beforehand.
Momentum has shifted in the favor of the tag team champions here.
I mean, I just don't. They're cooperating, and I say that in air quotes so far, but it just seems like a matter of time. I mean, look at that. Daniel Eads just turned his back to Big John, wouldn't even allow him to tag out.
Eads is pressing the limit of the majority owner, Dean Hill. He was ordered to be a good tag team partner. We got to take our last television timeout, ladies and gentlemen. OVW continues with a low blow on Big John. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Davis Arena, 4400 Shepherdsville Road, another edition of Ohio Valley Wrestling. This year's main event, the Bad Boys Club defending the OVW Southern Tag Team titles against Daniel Eads and Big John, 2 men who will face each other for the heavyweight title at the Saturday Night Special. And Ted McNaylor, all throughout the break, it has been Bad Boys Club at their best on Big John.
And they have just brutalized him throughout the whole commercial break, punching him, kicking him. I mean, basically doing what they do best, and that's tag team wrestling, which, quite frankly, although they're being a tag team tonight, Daniel Eads and Big John really haven't shown a lot of tag team work.
Yeah, the Bad Boys Club been making quick tags in and out of the ring, trying to isolate Big John on their half of the ring, and that minx on the outside of the ring, Jessie Bell's also been sticking her nose into the contest.
I mean, and that's what the Bad Boys Club is all about, taking every advantage they can, whether it's between the two of them or with Jessie Bell on the outside. Big John, though, is...
Wait, and where's his tag team partner? Big John is able to force Randy Royal back to the corner, and Eads drops out to the floor to tighten his laces?
To be fair, it looked like his knee pad did slide down. If you drop a knee...
McNaylor!
No, listen, if you drop a knee...
McNaylor!
If he would have dropped the knee and that knee pad was down, if you tear your ACL, you're not going to be wrestling. That was actually not a... I mean,
are you kidding me? You can't even spit it out because you don't believe it yourself.
I'm a doctor. You don't want to tear your ACL. You can't deny that.
That wasn't about tearing an ACL. In my opinion, I believe Eads didn't want Big John to make the tag.
Maybe that's true as well. Maybe it was also a smart decision. Nonetheless,
Eads letting the Bad Boys Club soften up the champion heading into the Saturday Night Special. Not exactly breaking the rules that Dean Hill set out earlier tonight, saying that you must be good partners for each other, but certainly questionable moves by the challenger.
I mean, yeah, it blurs the line between right and wrong, Gilbert. I mean, sure, he could have made the tag there, came in hot and fresh, but again, if he would have hurt himself because his ring gear wasn't in proper alignment, then he's actually causing a bigger risk to his tag team partner, Big John.
Uh-oh.
Who, by the way, seems to be getting angrier with each strike into that turnbuckle.
Yeah, Big John looks like he's waking up here.
Randy Royal is begging off. And you don't want to bang heads with Big John. That man's skull, and I don't know how, it is harder than any man's skull that I've come across in OVW or wrestling for that
Doc,
matter.
don't you call that the medulla oblongata?
It's in there, that's for sure.
Big John with an opportunity now. He's shucked off the Bad Boys Club. Club's down. Shane Andrews and John is beginning to rally.
He's laying in those arms, and now he's looking at Daniel Eads' tag team partner.
Well, John started to question. John knew that was the moment where he'd normally make a tag.
And
But he
Daniel
also-
says, John, you're doing a great job. You keep going. You just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great.
I mean, Eads is pressing the limits here. Eads is pressing the limits. Like, he's, in my opinion, jeopardizing his heavyweight title match at the Saturday Night Special. But John's saying he can get this done all by himself. And now Jesse Bell, he's going to have to contend with Jesse Bell, too?
Well, he was about to hit a woman, and thankfully Daniel Eads has respect for women.
John was not going to hit Jesse Bell. He was just going to make sure that she got off the apron and kept her nose out of his match.
I don't know. I know that look in his eye.
Oh, that's a low blow look. John just turned around into a low
He
blow
punched him in his hamstring.
from Randy Royal in the frog splash from Shane Andrews. 1, 2, 3.
The winner of the match, and still OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, the Bad Boys Club.
And Eads just watched it all unfold. He didn't hurt his partner, but he certainly did nothing to help.
And now the Bad Boys.
Stop this now. Stop this now. Bad Boys Club, get out of my ring. Get out of my ring. You want to keep those titles? Get out of my ring. I'll bounce those titles from you faster than you can say. Eads. I'm watching this in the back. I'm seeing now how you work. You're not breaking my rules. You're dancing right around the outside edge of it. So now I've got to figure out some way. I got to figure out some way of keeping the integrity of my Saturday Night Special. I got to figure out some special way of keeping everything on a level playing field. I need a special referee. I need a special referee that cannot be compromised. You know, it dawns on me, you didn't much care for the way things ended at the last night Saturday Night Special. Well, then you're probably going to hate this. Saturday Night Special, no holds barred for the heavyweight title. Dean Hill's Law says, special referee, the Nightmare Danny Davis.
The founder returns at the Saturday Night Special, and he will stand between the champion and the challenger in a street fight. Big John, Daniel Eads, the heavyweight title's on the line. We'll see you tonight at SNS.